our ex-MEC, our national leadership, a member from Parliament from our ruling party, Brother Comrade Mike Mabuya.
Amandla! Away to Amandla. Amandla. Well, thank you very much, Program Director. Let me take this opportunity, first and foremost, to appreciate this opportunity from the leadership of the African National Congress in this province. The ANC, for decades now, Secretary General, once again, we've been with you since we welcomed you at the airport this morning. So we spent the whole day with you. So I think for those who are not with us in the earlier part, they may say you are not recognizing the Secretary General. So I should formally recognize you and the entire entourage of your delegation. We warmly welcome you once more. This is the last part of the event of the day. I know that you are very tired. It has been a long day. You refused to go and rest in the other event we had, the one that we finished before we came to this one. But I think I understood where you come from. For the benefit of yourself, ladies and gentlemen, we also want to appreciate the relationship that we have with all of the solidarity movements that works with the African National Congress in the pursuit for the genuine struggle for the people of Palestine. And to you, Abdul, Valodia, and Imraj Suprathi, and many others that are participants in this cause, we value your contribution. The senior leader of the ANC in our midst here, who is a member of the National Executive Committee of the African National Congress, the former Deputy Mayor for Zaire. Ma'am, we welcome you. This is home away from home for you, but you are a national. And when you are in our midst, we get very excited that someone who sits in the National Executive Committee of the ANC also sits with us, because you are able to take back to that National Executive Committee the voices of the majority, the voices of the silent individuals in our society. For ourselves here at the ANC, we want to say first and foremost, we are enjoined by our commitment to freedom. Our commitment to have a better world, a world where we all live in a peaceful environment side by side. A world that gives young children an opportunity for the future. A world that gives women hope and security. But a world that actually ensures that no nation and no nation can ever use its own strength to devour other nations, and that we must live side by side and in peaceful conditions. Therefore, every nation has a right to coexist. And that is the message first and foremost that we carry as we welcome you in this event this evening. As the African National Congress, we stand for a greater cause, a cause for all humanity. And that is why our leaders, in the likes of Nelson Mandela, and to now our present leadership led by Comrade President Cyril Ramaphosa, they did not hesitate to take a stand. They took a stand when the world was teetering. They took a stand when we knew what was the unintended consequences of our actions. When we took a stand against the obnoxious system of apartheid in Israel, where the people of Palestine are treated as the pariah in their own state, in their own land. We couldn't watch and do nothing. We needed to take a stand. We stand firmly opposed to the injustice wherever it occurs, and in this particular instance, we stand together with the people of Palestine. We stand in solidarity with those who are suffering, wherever they are, We regard it as our responsibility as the global citizens that when any one of us is afflicted by one or many, when one of us is threatened by the state, we need to stand up and to protect and defend them. We find the atrocities and the genocide that is taking place in Palestine to be abhorrent to the extreme. And we do not mince our words that it is genocide that is happening in Palestine. And therefore, we stand against it. As the ANC, we are promoting and supporting the people of Palestine. And it is a well-known fact that the ANC has historical ties with the Fatah movement and the Palestinian Liberation Organization. Those ties are ties that we value as the ANC. But we support all the people of Palestine. We support the struggle for the people of Palestine to earn their freedom, because we think they deserve to be the return of their land. When they were forcefully removed out of their land in 1948, many had hoped they would be able to go back to their forefathers' land. They deserve to have a piece of what belongs to them. And we therefore owe to support their struggle until the attainment of their own state, of their own nationhood, and of their own citizenship, like every nation that can be proud of itself. The people of Palestine deserve this. We know it better. Having been brutalized by the apartheid system, we know it very better that the importance of dignity, the importance of knowing that you are part of your own country, you are a full citizen. You can't have the blockade that the Israeli government is doing every now and again. We think we need to pursue this cause of struggle in support of the people of Palestine. We therefore stand with the people of Palestine. When we took the decision to take them to the International Court of Justice, we knew what was going to follow. That the friends of the Israelis apartheid state would isolate us, and indeed that is what is now taking place. We do not fear because we stand for the right cause. Yes, we will suffer, but we are prepared to suffer because others did suffer in order for us to get our freedom. This is now our turn to take a firm stand, even when the consequences of that stand are very dire. We now know, as we speak, that in the Congress in the US, and soon that it will go to the Senate, they are likely to actually isolate South Africa. We're already hearing them and their voices. But we stand tall as a nation that is proud of its own freedom. When Tata Madiba said, our friends is our friends, your enemies cannot be our enemies. And we have no enemies with the people of Palestine. We only have friendship with them. And we shall stand with them at all times. And therefore we say to you, Secretary General, as you go back home, go back with this message, that indeed you do have a nation that is not unwavering in your support for your cause. When you go back home, you can tell the people of Palestine that the people of South Africa will stand with them during thick and thin. When you go back home, you can pass a message that all what we are wishing amongst all Palestinians, ours is a message of goodwill. Ours is a message of the unity of purpose amongst all Palestinians. Ours is that for us to defeat the biggest enemy of the Palestinian people, the unity of purpose shall be the first weapon that we shall use to defeat that enemy of the Palestinian people. And we want, therefore, to end by this message, Secretary General, and to the entire entourage of your delegation. The friendship you have in the southern tip of the African continent is a friendship that is not born out of political expediency. It is a friendship that has been born out of waging similar struggles. Your struggle is our struggle, and we therefore stand together with you at all times until you are free. Amandla! Amandla! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Thank you very much.